everyone, this is Vinny Art. You know me as Vinny Tortomella. Again, Vinny Art on all social media. I am a former lead designer of McFarlane Toys and a comic book creator. And today I am reviewing two Batman figures. I was kind of holding back on a lot of McFarlane stuff for various reasons, but there are a couple of figures I did pick up a little while ago, I'd say a couple of months ago, so I'm finally making time to review them. And I got to say, these are kind of sleepers. I was a little bit surprised on these. So we have the Batman KNIGHTFALL, or KNIGHTFALL Batman, the black and gray costume. His main release was blue and gray. Wasn't crazy about the colors, but I did like the sculpt of this figure. So when I did see the one with black, I wanted a classic kind of comic book version of Batman, not a movie version. Just a nice, classic, clean version, and this guy did deliver. He's a lot better than I thought he would be. He still has a couple of little minor issues here or there, but overall, pretty solid figure, so we're going to get into this one. First impressions are very solid on him. I like that he actually has, like, the detail, like, wrinkles for the gray part of the costume, so you could tell it's just, like, it's almost like, stretchy material or whatever. They did a nice job. The cape, nice flow to it. Again, you don't have to go crazy with these kind of capes. I kind of wanted to see a soft goods or cloth cape on him because McFarlane's starting to do that now with their Batman figures. But this still looks pretty good. It's like the cowl looks almost rubbery, so I think the cape should have flowed with it too. So all in all, I'm not that upset or anything like that. I think it does kind of work with this figure. But like I said, punching in for better details, you can see he's got his classic bat symbol on his chest. And again, nice details on this guy. He's well sculpted. He's got good proportions. He's not a towering Batman. He might be slightly small compared to the McFarlane stuff, but he's not that off, to be quite honest. Articulation wise, he does have a pretty good movement on the head, good ball joint in there. All in all, pretty good. He does have those kind of cupped shoulder gimmicks going, full rotation in the shoulder, bicep cut, double hinge for the elbow. Standard McFarlane joints on here. He should be going pinless. I don't know why he's not going pinless, but it's a little jerky kind of feeling, bending those elbows. He does have the big ball jointed wrist. That's something McFarlane keeps doing. It's not that obvious here. Like I said, it's more proportion, so it works. He's got a pretty good diaphragm cut here. I like that kind of hula hoop action you can get with it. Mine's a little bit stiff because, again, he's kind of right out of the package. He does arch back pretty good. So if I'm jumping off of rooftops or whatever, and it kind of works. Splits, not the best because you got the kind of the rubber diaper thing. But again, it works because of the classic look of this Batman with the black shorts there. No thigh swivel. He does have double jointed knees. He's got that ball joint rocker thing going on with the ankle with toe articulation. So no boot cut. So I still want to see thigh cuts on these guys. Don't know why he didn't do it here, but accessories wise, pretty cheap. Just alternate pair of hands. And he does come with a reasonable sized batarang, which I was surprised. Normally he has these gigantic ones that don't make any sense. They look like shields. I don't know. But this one was pretty decent. And, of course, he comes with his DC stand. So accessories wise, kind of crappy. But overall figure, very nice presentation. Love the sculpt on him. His proportions are good. Articulation's pretty adequate. I don't need him going into super crazy poses, but again, for the type of McFarlane figure, 7-inch scale, this is good. And like I said, he'll probably fit with your other McFarlane DC figures. But again, I think he might be a little short. I didn't have any other ones really to compare aside from the Batgirl, which the Batgirl, Cassandra Cain, her legs are way too long, but I'll be showing that in a minute. But like I said, overall, very happy with this purchase. Again, I wasn't going to be picking up too many more of these. I'm still not, like, the ones that I kind of finished off on were the Dark Knight ones. So those will be coming up in future reviews. But yeah, overall, kind of done with Todd. But yeah, here is the Cassandra Cain. And she is a reuse. She is a gold label figure. And she is a reuse of the very first Batgirl, the Barbara Gordon Batgirl. Although they made some changes, which I believe is a chest piece, the head. And she does have cloth soft good capes that's wired. So we're going to get into that in another minute. But overall, they scale okay. She should be shorter than that. Cassandra Cain was not a tall character in the comics. And like I said, since they just reused the original body pretty much, those legs were gigantic. So they just kind of made the torso, it looks a little smaller, but like I said, his proportions made no sense on his first figures. But he's getting better, as you can see with the Batman there. So jumping into Batgirl, she does look good. She does pose very nice, and partly because of that cape, which we'll get into. So she's gold label. I believe she's only available at Target. I could be wrong, but for what they have here, like I said, not bad. I saw one of her in store. I was actually going to resell this, but I might be hanging on to her. I don't know yet. But like I said, we'll do the review first. Packaging is your kind of standard McFarlane packaging with a little gold label thing hanging on that corner. So this is what I was talking about with the ridiculous Batarang. That is monsters. It's like 3 times the size of a normal Batarang. So it's so stupid. And this really dumb grapnel gun, which it looks like a freaking garden hose shooting out of her hand. Could you make it any thicker? But again, it's just reuse of the older crap. So come on, you're gonna do a gold label figure and you don't do better extras or make a brand new grapple gun that makes more sense, that doesn't look like an actual gun with a fire hose coming out of it? I mean, ridiculous. And then again, and that Batarang, you can't even fit it in her hand. It is so stupid. What is the point of that? You know, I don't know. It's just the choices that these people make. It's just idiotic. So here's a regular sized Batarang, and then there's that thick, huge thing that looks like a shield, which I think it's bigger than what's on her chest right now, the logo on her chest. So, but as we could see, there you go. What was so hard about putting that Batarang with her? Ta-da, problem solved. But again, these are the choices that these corporations that like McFarlane turned into. I hate corporations, he always used to say, but he turned into one, that's for sure. But anyway, here's the rest of the figure. Like I said, not bad looking overall, but yeah, lots of reuse. The majority of this figure is a reuse. Articulation wise, the head does, decent range, good bulge right in there. She does have like that cup action going on in the shoulder with the ball joint, bicep cut. She does have the double hinge on the elbow, big ball jointed wrist. So you know what's going on there. Hula hoop action, pretty good on this. Like I said, I believe that upper torso part is new. So not bad there. Splits are actually pretty good. Oh yeah, the belt I think is new as well. I could be wrong. It's been a minute since I've seen the original figure. Double jointed knees, no thigh cut. She has that big ball jointed ankle and toe articulation. So all in all, not bad. And this is what really saves the figure, is soft goods cape that's wired. But mind you, it's kind of a cheap wire, so over time, you bend it too much, it will break. So be mindful of that. But overall, it does look good. That does look really, like I said, she poses fantastically because of that cape. So I think that should be their standard going out of the gate now. Do more soft goods capes. Get them wired. He could have afforded putting another wire in down the middle, but, it is what it is. Still pretty good, though. And it's because of that and the clean look of the character, her score gets bumped up. She was gonna get around a 7, but I went a little bit higher than that because her accessories suck, and there's a lot of reuse. They should have changed the legs. They should have made them a little bit shorter, so that's why I took away on that. But she is a fun figure, so for that reason, it was a little higher. So there you go. But here are both of them before we get into the actual number review. And again, they look great together. You know, the Bat family. We got two of them here looking pretty spiffy. So not too bad. So overall, Batman, he gets a solid 9 out of 10. Again, minor gripes, but very happy with that one. And the highest I go on her is an 8 out of 10. Still a really good figure. Could have been better. They should have stepped it up a little bit more. He's right there. Be sure to pick up my Volume 3 art book as well. This thing is perfect bound, 64 pages. Absolutely amazing. So you don't want to miss out on this one. Again, this is the Volume 3. It's available right now in Indiegogo for a limited time. Yeah, more information soon on some of my other projects and yeah, upcoming stuff. There's also going to be a sneak peek at City Venus 2 in this book. So yeah, you're not going to want to miss this at all. Like I said, this is going to be the next major comic book that I am releasing. This one's going to be around 52 pages. Hi, for anyone looking for some amazing comic books, this is part of my collection. I am the artist and creator of Shadow of the Kraken. This is a beautiful pirate story, 52 pages, beautiful artwork. Yeah, everything you need out of a great pirate story, you're right here. We have City of Venus. It's a futuristic story, also another one that I totally created. Beautiful. If you love kind of post-apocalyptic worlds, beautiful women, sci-fi, action, this has a little bit of everything in it. So if you're looking for that, on that campaign, you could also get, for a limited time, Volume 1 and 2 of my art books. These are loaded with amazing images, 52 pages each. Yeah, they got pretty much everything you need in there. And we have, of course, hardcover book. This is Through the Woods, co-created and written by Frankie Tartamella, my brother. And yeah, I did all the artwork. This is 100 pages. You get the entire story in here, beginning, middle, end. You get all of it, and it is truly amazing. So if you're looking for a great ghost story, this is definitely the book for you. Just click the link in the descriptions, and yeah, these books ship immediately.